Have you heard of animals' rights before? Or today is your first time of hearing animals' rights? Then ride with me. Let's have an interesting discussion with my guest speakers. I have here with me Enoch, Barry, Habib, and Francis. As I said, our today's topic is going to be about the rights of animals. And then the question is, with a rising increase in animal rights campaigns, do you think animals must not be slaughtered for food? So I will start with Habib.
No problem. I would have to receive this call. So, I think in a way, I wouldn't subscribe to the fact that we should be killing animals and all that. But I wouldn't also support the fact that we shouldn't slaughter animals for food. Yes, we need protein. Let me take it from a religious point of view. Okay, I think God created everything for a purpose, right?
Sure.
God created human beings for a purpose, for us to worship Him, and God certainly created animals for us to what? Eat them. So I think yes, animals should be slaughtered for food. Yes.
Was animals only created for food?
Not only for food. Maybe you can just find yourself a cat, and then the cat will be your pet. Yes. Just for companionship purposes too. But I think we shouldn't remove the food aspect of it. Food aspect of it is a purpose. Yes.
That's interesting. Francis.
To me, I think we have to eat the animals. You get it? Because even if you don't also eat them, they will end up competing with we humans for the same plant we will be going to depend on. You get it? So I believe we have to also eat them, some of them, and religiously, man was put in control of these animals.
Sure.
And then that we should feed on them. And now feeding on them, we don't also have to change what the creation started, how the creation started. We don't have to change the whole story. So if you're to obey what was started earlier, it means that you have to eat these animals. Though there are some exceptions where there are certain animals, people don't actually eat them at all. So in those animals, they are free to live. But once they are consumable, I think we can rely on them and then we eat them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
you, Francis. Okay. Barry, please, let's hear from you.
Okay, I think this issue is very complex, but I'll have to tackle it from the right aspect is there, and then sacrificing them for food is also there. I think now let's focus on the food aspect. Is it the whole nature is a system? Let me take it to the point of view of food chain. You see, the creation depends on each other for food and other and let me say living. So to say that we shouldn't sacrifice animals for food is just not common sense to me. If we don't, are you going to tell the other animals? We are all animals. Are you going to tell lion, lion, don't go and kill the zebra? Are you going to do that? So that argument is flawed. It doesn't have any basis at all.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's my take.
Okay, thank you, Barry. Barry is saying that argument doesn't have any basis. So let's hear from Enoch as well.
Okay, yeah, in fact, this topic of hearing is so complex to me. But then, I actually have a stand. So, nevertheless, so to me, I would say we shouldn't kill animals for food, and I don't see why we shouldn't kill animals for food. If you want to look at it at the religious perspective, because according to the creation story, God created the animals so that the man can have dominion over them, so that you can get some benefit. So one of the benefits is to kill animals so that you can get food from it. You kill the animal, you get meat, you get so many protein from the animals. So if you say we shouldn't kill the animal, and I don't know what actually we are going to use the animals for. So for us not to change the story of creation, I think I would say it's not advisable to say we shouldn't slaughter animals for food. Thank you.
Okay, so I just want to place some emphasis on what Barry said earlier. So Barry made mention. I just want to clarify something. He said it's a system. Yes, it's a system. It's like a goat. A goat feeds on plants, right? And we human beings also feed on goats. So that's how it's supposed to be. It's a system. and nothing can be done about it. All right. So the conversation as to whether we should that we shouldn't slaughter animals, I think it cannot hold. Yes, it cannot. So what if maybe another group of people comes out maybe so sometime in history, and then they are like we shouldn't eat mangoes again, because something like they are coming out with something like a plant, all right, we shouldn't eat mangoes. Like, how will it sound? No, it's going to be weird, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this cannot hold. It cannot hold. Yes.
Okay, what my panelists are saying is the argument that animals must not be slaughtered cannot hold. So let's move on with this question as well. Aside animal flesh, do you think it's possible to obtain meat without animals?
So, as to whether it's possible to obtain meat or flesh without animals, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know whether maybe there's a mechanized or a developed system somewhere that produces meat. I can't tell. So I don't really have information with regard to this. I don't know about the active member. I don't know about Barry.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't have any.
I would say that meat is naturally what we got from animals. So if you are saying maybe we can get meat from other sources, like a synthetic process, that wouldn't be meat. Maybe it may
It will be
come.
healthy, yes.
It may come with a lot of health problems. So
Sure.
essentially, that is not possible. Me, I think that meat can only be gotten from animals. Apart from that, meat from nowhere.
And I
You
support
can
you.
get meat from anywhere.
Okay, so Francis, what do you have to say?
Speaking from like a food and an industrial microbiology aspect, you have something like that food is meat is any solid food. So it means once it is solid, they used to classify it under meat. Yes, but looking at this point, it means we are talking about animals specifically. And even if you're able to produce meat in the lab or without involving animals, it means you will not going to get the exact qualities you are supposed to get in the natural food. And even if you will get it, it means you are injecting other substances or chemicals which can be harmful to the human or the consumer.
Sure.
So to get meat from other sources, though it maybe can be possible in the long run, but you wouldn't get it as you get it in the natural way.
Sure.
So I think it's two way. Maybe you can get it, maybe you cannot get it. And if you're forced to get it, you will not get it as it will be in its natural state.
You get all the qualities.
Okay.
So I also see that I think it's possible with the rising technology in the world. I think it's possible to get meat from other sources, but as to whether that meat is going to be beneficial to mankind upon taking it,